What if the struggles you face, the obstacles you encounter, aren't random at all, but rather a reflection of a hidden code that you have yet to decipher, a set of instructions woven into the fabric of reality, waiting to be understood? What if the challenges you perceive as insurmountable are actually messages, clues pointing towards a deeper truth about your own power and potential, something that's been hidden in plain sight, waiting for you to see it? This isn't a question to ponder idly. It's an invitation to examine the very foundation of how you see the world and how you define your own existence. The secret, my friend, lies within a specific series of phrases, a powerful code, if you will, that when repeated consistently for 21 nights, has the potential to unlock your ability to reshape your circumstances and rewrite your destiny. This isn't about magic words or some form of esoteric ritual. It's about understanding how repetition, coupled with deep emotional resonance, can alter your subconscious beliefs and, in turn, change your reality, acting as a kind of self-directed reprogramming for your mind. We are essentially planting seeds of intention in the fertile ground of our subconscious, creating the potential for unprecedented personal transformation and growth. This isn't an arbitrary technique. It operates on a fundamental universal law, that your thoughts, intentions, and feelings act as the seeds that will eventually bloom in the garden of your life. And the consistency of this practice is what allows those seeds to take root and grow into something real and tangible. Think of this as a farmer tending to their land. They wouldn't just plant a seed once and expect to see results the very next day. They would need to continuously water, nurture, and tend to the land, and that's exactly how you must approach this practice, with patience and diligent consistency. This is a practice that honors the natural order of creation and allows you to become an active participant in your own life. This secret Bible code is not a conventional religious practice, but rather it is a deeper spiritual principle that has been whispered through the ages and coded into ancient texts, including some that you may have already read, but not yet understood on this level. It transcends any specific religion and taps into a universal source of wisdom and insight, and it's finally time that we, as a collective, begin to truly understand these principles and apply them to our own lives. This is ancient knowledge brought forward to modern times and made accessible to those who are ready to receive it. This isn't about minor tweaks or superficial changes. It's about a fundamental shift in how you experience life itself. It's about transitioning from feeling like you're at the effect of circumstance to becoming the active architect of your own reality, designing the life you were always meant to live. This isn't about hoping or wishing for a better life. This is about understanding the underlying laws that govern your existence and consciously leveraging them in your favor, and taking full responsibility for what you create. Your transformation begins with the understanding that you are the sole creator of your experience. The profound impact of this practice goes far beyond simply external things. It is about cultivating an unwavering sense of inner peace, unshakable confidence, and the ability to effortlessly attract the life you desire, with grace and ease. It also promotes an overall sense of inner balance and harmony, so you will begin to notice that many of the things you once wished for no longer hold as much importance in your life. You will become a reflection of the ideal you, both inwardly and outwardly, and your reality will begin to align with your true potential. This is because when you create inner shifts, your outer world will begin to reflect that shift. This understanding is a complete game-changer, because it challenges everything we've been taught about being at the effect of external conditions and gives you back the reins of control over your own experience of the world around you, demonstrating that you are fully capable of creating change. It's time to realize that you are not just a passenger in your own life. You are the author, the creator, the master of your destiny, and it's time you understood that you already have access to this power within, which most are unfortunately unaware of and don't know how to access. This wisdom is not for everyone, but if you're watching this video, then you are clearly ready to receive it. The central theme of this video is personal empowerment, and how you can use this specific 21-night practice to move from being at the effect of life to being the cause of your experience, allowing you to take the reins of your existence and steer it in the direction you truly desire. It's about unlocking the power within your subconscious mind, learning to direct it consciously, and shaping your life in alignment with your deepest desires. This requires discipline and a belief in the process, and today we are embarking on this journey together. This practice requires consistency, focus, and a steadfast belief in the possibility for change. Your subconscious mind is like a computer program running in the background of your daily experience, and it shapes almost all of your perceptions of reality, as well as how you react to different situations. It's constantly listening, processing, and responding to the messages you send it, most of which you may not even realize you're sending. And this is why it's so important to be mindful of the thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that you entertain on a regular basis. This understanding is key to mastering your own mind and taking back control of your reality. This also means that the thoughts, beliefs, and emotions that you repeat consistently, particularly those that hold a strong emotional charge, will eventually find their way into your subconscious, and the more you engage with them, the more they will solidify and become your reality. This is precisely why consistent repetition is so vital when it comes to the process of manifestation, and why this particular practice is so powerful. This is how you reprogram your subconscious, by planting seeds of intention in the fertile soil of your mind. The moment right before sleep is a powerful opportunity to access the subconscious mind, as this is when it is the most receptive to new suggestions. And if this state is utilized correctly, it can be highly instrumental in reshaping your deeply ingrained beliefs and transforming your reality. The state between wakefulness and sleep, that drowsy space where you are not fully conscious, but not fully asleep either, is where the subconscious opens up and creates the perfect opportunity to influence it with more ease. This is an access point to your inner power. This 21-night practice is not arbitrary. It's a specific methodology for reinforcing new beliefs in your mind. But more than just the habit of repetition, it's the emotion that you associate with the affirmation that allows it to take root in your subconscious and creates the pathway for your transformation. It is crucial to not just speak the words of the prayer or affirmation, but to also feel them with deep emotional resonance, as this is the key to creating true and lasting change. The key patterns are very simple: consistent repetition, a deep emotional connection with your intentions, and a firm belief in the process. Once you understand these key patterns, you understand how to deliberately design your own life and steer it in the direction you desire. You cannot expect to achieve the change you desire without consistent repetition and a deep emotional engagement with the technique. There are no shortcuts here. True change comes from a dedicated commitment to the process. If this technique is so powerful, why isn't it widely known? Why has this wisdom remained hidden for so long? Has it been intentionally kept from us? Or have we simply not been ready to receive it? These are all questions that we are about to uncover together, so stick with me and let's take the journey of discovery together. It is important to understand that there is much more to this practice than simply reciting words. There are profound forces at play, a set of complex universal laws that govern the way that our reality is shaped, and we are about to uncover a deeper understanding of them if you're ready to take the journey with me and dive deeper. This isn't just about repeating a prayer. It's about understanding the underlying principles and mechanics of how your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions shape the world around you. And that, my friend, is a journey worth taking. The results of this practice are often subtle and unexpected, appearing in your life in ways that you might not have initially anticipated. And this is why it is so important to pay close attention to both your inner world and your outer experience. The transformation is not always dramatic or immediately obvious. It's gradual, it's steady, and it's usually a lot different than what we might expect it to look like. It's important to trust that the shifts are happening, even if you don't see them right away. I know you're probably very eager to discover the exact prayer, the technique, and the specific steps you need to take to start seeing results, and I promise you that we'll get there. In the following sections, we will dive deeper into the practicalities of this technique and reveal the full 21-night process, so stay with me, and don't miss out on this potentially life-changing information. So let's delve a little deeper into the mechanics of this powerful practice, starting with a concept that is so crucial to understanding how we shape our reality: subconscious reprogramming. Imagine your subconscious mind as the operating system of your entire life, a kind of internal software that runs in the background, constantly shaping your perceptions, reactions, and even your sense of what's possible. It's like having outdated programs running constantly, dictating your experiences and your limitations without you even realizing it. These ingrained patterns, formed from years of conditioning, are not permanent. They are simply programs that can be edited, rewritten, and upgraded to serve your highest potential. The practice I'm about to reveal is essentially an editing process for your inner world, a way to install a new, more empowering code, so you can create the life that you truly desire. And just like any good software update, it requires consistent, deliberate action to take effect. It's not about fixing what's broken, it's about optimizing and upgrading to create the best version of yourself. Your subconscious is not a prison, it's a garden, and you are the gardener. And with this practice, you are about to learn how to cultivate something truly incredible. Your subconscious mind is most receptive to new information when that information is delivered through consistent repetition. And this is one of the core reasons that the 21-night practice is so powerful. Think of your subconscious mind as a vast ocean, and each thought, particularly those charged with emotion, as a drop that falls into it. A single drop might not have much effect, but over time, with consistent repetition, those drops begin to form a powerful current, shaping the very landscape of your inner world, becoming the underlying drivers of your actions and reactions. And here's the thing, this process is not static. It's a constant loop, where your thoughts create your feelings, and your feelings create your reality, which in turn influences your thoughts. And this means that by consistently repeating empowering affirmations with a strong emotional charge, you are literally reshaping the fabric of your subconscious beliefs. It's like learning a new language. It requires consistent exposure, diligent practice, and complete immersion to fully integrate. The same principle applies to reprogramming your mind. It needs the consistency of repetition to take root and to allow for new beliefs to fully integrate. The language of the subconscious is not words, but emotions. It's a kind of internal tuning fork that resonates with the vibrations of our feelings, and the key to unlocking its power is to connect your affirmations with deep emotional resonance. The secret Bible code isn't just about the literal words. It's about the feeling that you embody when you speak them, the emotions you associate with your intentions that are truly what allow for these words to take root and blossom. This practice requires your full participation, not as a passive observer, but as an active participant, where you are intentionally choosing to align with your desires. It's like sending a message through a phone. The more clearly you speak, the more clarity the message will have when it is received on the other end, which in this case is your subconscious. So, while repeating the affirmations, it's not enough to just say the words. It requires that you truly feel them and embody them. This is where the true magic of this practice resides. But how do you know what kind of programming you currently have? It's not always obvious, because these patterns run in the background without you being consciously aware of them, and this can make it difficult to see what is actually running the show. To get a sense of your current subconscious state, simply pay close attention to your reactions, your thoughts, and your feelings in different situations. For instance, reflect on a recent moment that triggered a strong negative reaction, and ask yourself, what were the underlying beliefs and thoughts that were running through my mind at that time? This is how you start to see the current code that you are running, which will help you to understand what new code you need to install. We are always running a program. The question is it a program that is serving you or holding you back? And that is what this practice is for, to help you to become aware of your current program and to allow you to create a new and more empowering one. So, let's begin to bring that awareness into your consciousness and open the door for your transformation. Now, let's move into the concept of the state akin to sleep, a liminal space where the conscious mind takes a break and the subconscious becomes highly receptive to new information, a doorway to your inner potential. Think of it as a window of opportunity where the critical mind steps aside and your subconscious is ready to receive new seeds of intention, a fertile garden waiting to be planted. This in-between state is where your brainwaves slow down, creating a chance to bypass the barriers of the critical mind and directly impress the positive messages of your affirmations onto your subconscious. It's like a secret passage to your inner world, a time when the veil between the conscious and subconscious mind thins, creating the perfect moment to install your new program. This makes it incredibly important that you utilize this time with great intention and focus. During your waking hours, your conscious mind acts as a gatekeeper, filtering out new ideas and beliefs that don't align with your current understanding of the world. This is because the critical mind is designed to keep you safe, and it is resistant to change, even if that change is in your best interest, and the state akin to sleep provides an opportunity to bypass this barrier by letting the gatekeeper take a break. It is a time when your subconscious is more accepting, more open, more pliable, allowing you to access the deeper levels of your mind with more ease. It's like a radio receiver that is able to receive signals much more clearly when there is no static interference. This means that it is best to plant your seeds of intention during this time, as that is when they will be received the most effectively, and that will allow you to see the desired results much faster. Because the subconscious is most open to suggestion during this relaxed state, the affirmations that are practiced during this time are more likely to get deeply imprinted, leading to a much faster and more profound transformation. It is like writing on wet cement, as opposed to dry concrete. When it is wet, the impression will be much deeper and more permanent. This means that the state akin to sleep is the ideal time for your reprogramming to take effect, allowing you to see the transformation you desire with more grace and ease. It's as though the soil has been perfectly prepared, tilled, and watered, allowing the seeds to take root easily and to grow strong without much resistance. So how do we access this powerful state? It's much simpler than you might think, and there are many techniques available, but they all have the same underlying goal: to slow down your mind and relax your body. For instance, you might try a brief guided meditation, focusing on relaxing your body and quieting your mind, letting go of all tension as you settle into this in-between space. Or you may choose to count your breath slowly, focusing on the sensation of the breath as it moves in and out of your body, allowing a deep feeling of relaxation and ease to wash over you. The key is to practice quieting your mind so that you can truly access your subconscious and begin to install the new programs that will allow for your transformation. Now, let's talk about the power of your emotions and how they relate to the law of attraction. Every emotion you experience emits a specific vibration, like a radio signal broadcasting into the universe, and the law of attraction will match you with experiences that are in alignment with that vibration, whether you like it or not. This means that if you consistently experience negative emotions, you will attract experiences that reflect that negativity, and vice versa. It's like a tuning fork that resonates with specific frequencies. Whatever frequency you vibrate at, you will attract experiences of a similar vibration. It's also important to be aware that this is not a one-time deal, but a continuous process that is always playing out in your life. You are always broadcasting something, and it is very important that you make that broadcasting signal intentional so you can attract the experiences that you truly desire. Your outer reality is a direct reflection of your inner state, like a mirror showing you exactly what's going on within you. By consistently cultivating positive feelings and aligning with your desired outcomes, you are effectively rewriting your experience, but this starts from the inside out. It's like a painter using their inner emotions and vision to create the masterpiece that will be reflected back to the world. And the more clearly they paint from their inner vision, the more clearly that vision will be seen in the external world. This means that if you desire peace, you must first become peace, and then you will begin to see peace reflected back to you. It is the same with joy, abundance, and everything else. The external world will always reflect your internal state, so your focus must always be on your inner landscape if you wish to change the outer world. This is the key to mastering your own experience. And this is why I reiterate that the affirmations must be said with feeling, not just as empty words, because it is the feelings that carry the true power, which create that powerful vibration. The idea of feeling it real is not just some new age concept. It's a powerful technique that allows you to embody the feeling of already having your desire, thus creating a magnetic force to attract it into your reality. It's as if you are already there in your desired outcome, and that feeling is what pulls that outcome toward you like a powerful magnet. It is a complete vibrational match to that which you desire. It's like a musical instrument. It won't make a sound until you play it with intention, until you embody that feeling and bring it forth. And when you do, the transformation will begin. To really understand this, let's try a quick exercise. Close your eyes and pick one feeling that you wish to embody more of, whether it's peace, abundance, or unshakable confidence, and bring to mind a time when you truly experienced that feeling, and hold that sensation in your awareness, allowing it to wash over you, anchoring it into your being. Feel the sensations in your body and notice how good it feels. This simple exercise shows that you are able to tap into those feelings anytime you choose to, and this is the key to creating a more empowered life. You can also choose an image that embodies the feeling you desire and keep it nearby as a constant reminder, helping you to easily tap into that state anytime you choose to. Now, let's address the potential challenges and resistance that can arise on your 21-night journey. It's important to be prepared for the fact that there may be times when you feel doubts and hesitations about the practice, and it's perfectly normal to encounter these challenges as you begin your transformation. Change is not always easy, and the path of growth often requires pushing beyond the comfort zone, but the fact that you are here shows that you are ready for this transformation and to step into the full power of your potential. Your commitment is key here, and you have the power to choose to continue despite the hurdles you may encounter. The mind is very clever, and it will attempt to resist change in various ways. It might show up as negative thoughts, a resistance to sit down and do the work, feelings of overwhelm, or even simply forgetting to do the practice. These are simply old patterns that are trying to maintain the status quo. It is important to understand that these thoughts, feelings, and resistance are not you. They are simply programs that are running and that you can consciously choose to change. The ego wants to keep you safe, comfortable, and stuck, even if that comfort is causing you unhappiness, and it is up to you to choose growth despite this resistance. Your mind might be like a spoiled child, kicking and screaming when it doesn't get its way, but you must hold firm and continue forward despite these challenges. So, how do we overcome these hurdles? There are many practical strategies that you can implement, such as mindfulness practices, where you observe your thoughts and feelings without needing to change them, allowing them to simply be. You can also start journaling about your thoughts and feelings, which allows you to see patterns over time and to see how much progress you are making. And more than anything else, it's incredibly important that you cultivate self-compassion, which means acknowledging that these challenges are normal and that you are strong and capable of overcoming them. Having the tools to overcome these obstacles is a skill that will further enhance your ability to manifest in all areas of your life, not just this practice, which is why it is so important that you continue despite the resistance. And what if I told you that these challenges are actually opportunities for growth? What if I told you that the resistance you are experiencing is actually an indication that the practice is working? Think of these challenges as a sign that the old beliefs are putting up a fight and that the new beliefs are beginning to take root. It's often said that growth comes from discomfort, and that by pushing through the discomfort, you deepen your resilience and inner strength. This new perspective will shift your experience, allowing you to move forward with more faith and belief in the process. Now, let's discuss the paradox of letting go, because this idea is crucial for truly understanding the process of manifestation. True power comes from releasing the need to control the outcome and trusting that the universe is orchestrating events in your highest good, which is usually much bigger and grander than we can even imagine, so it's best not to box it in. Trying to control every detail will actually block the natural flow of abundance, but by letting go, you'll open yourself up to receive far more than you could ever have imagined. It's like swimming in a river. If you relax, you will naturally float downstream, but if you struggle against the current, you will exhaust yourself and possibly drown. Letting go does not mean giving up. It simply means releasing your attachment to the outcome and allowing things to unfold naturally. Faith isn't a passive act of hopping, but an active force that involves fully trusting the process and knowing that your desires are already on their way. It's about believing in the unseen and knowing that what you desire is already yours, even if it hasn't yet appeared in the physical world. Faith is an unwavering knowing that allows you to relax and to trust that things are unfolding perfectly. It is not about wishing, but a deep understanding that your desires will manifest. It's like planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You trust that it is, and you nurture it until it finally breaks through. Surrendering to the flow of life creates space for unexpected opportunities, synchronicities, and abundance to manifest in ways that you could never have planned or forced by yourself. It's like learning to dance with the universe rather than fighting against it, because when you stop resisting, you open yourself to possibilities that you could never have conceived. It is about allowing the best to unfold rather than forcing it to happen your way. It's like sailing. You can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails to move where you want to go, and the same is true with manifestation. So how do you practice letting go? Start by focusing on gratitude for all that you have and all that is yet to come. Practice trusting that everything is unfolding perfectly, because in truth it is. This simple practice will allow you to step into the role of co-creator and allow you to let go of worry and simply enjoy the journey. At the end of your prayer, take a moment to simply be grateful for all that you have and for all that is yet to come. Or you could begin journaling about anything that you feel grateful for, allowing you to maintain a positive mindset. By cultivating gratitude, you are truly creating space for more to flow into your life with grace and ease. Now let's explore how you can recognize the subtle shifts that occur during this transformation. The first place to start is by looking inwards, as off. The first indication that the reprogramming is working will be in the form of subtle inner shifts. You might feel more at peace, more confident, and more aligned with your authentic self, and these are all positive signs that are showing that you are beginning to shift. You might also experience a general feeling of lightness, joy, and overall well-being. It's very important to pay attention to these inner changes, because often they are the first indications that your external reality is about to shift as well. Keep an emotional log and jot down how you are feeling so that you can begin to see these patterns of improvement over time. As your inner world begins to shift, your outer reality will start to reflect these changes. You might start to experience synchronicity, unexpected opportunities, or coincidences that feel too good to be true. For instance, a friend you haven't spoken to might call you out of the blue with an idea, or you may start seeing repeating numbers, such as 11 or 444, which are all indications that you are on the right path. It's important to keep a log of the synchronicities and coincidences that begin to show up in your life, as it will serve as powerful proof that your practice is working, and will strengthen your faith in the process. You might also find that your perspectives begin to shift, leading to a deeper understanding of yourself and renewed belief in your ability to create your desired life. The old problems that you once struggled with may begin to seem much smaller, and new perspectives, solutions, and possibilities will begin to arise. Life will no longer seem as though it's happening to you, but rather for you, and you will begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth. Your understanding of the world and your role in it will be completely different, and you will fully embrace your role as the co-creator of your experience. So, how do you recognize these shifts? The key is to pay close attention to the subtle changes, not just the big dramatic ones, as this will allow you to strengthen your belief in the process and further accelerate your results. Try starting your day with a brief moment of reflection on your inner state, and set an intention to perceive the subtle gifts and lessons that are coming your way. It's also incredibly powerful to keep a journal of these small changes you notice, because each subtle shift, no matter how small, is a powerful affirmation that the practice is working, and that you are indeed creating the life that you truly desire. Before we move on, I want to reiterate the importance of consistency in this 21-night practice, and that the journey doesn't end after those 21 nights. This practice is designed for continuous growth and expansion, and the more consistent you are, the more transformation you will see. It's not a one-and-done kind of thing. Consistent repetition and intention are absolutely crucial for seeing long-term results. You may even consider adding it to your daily routine as a way to keep your mindset focused and aligned with your goals. This will create a consistent and positive shift in your experience of the world. Also, it's important to understand that faith is not passive. It is an active participation in the process of creation, which means that it's necessary to step into the role of co-creator and actively engage with your desires. The manifestation journey is a dance between intention and faith, between action and allowing. It's about moving from simply hoping that something will happen to knowing that it already has, and acting from that empowered state of being. And finally, I want to further deepen your understanding of what it means to let go, which is not about apathy or giving up, but about releasing the need to control the timing and the manner in which your desires manifest. This will free you from worrying about the details and allow you to enjoy the journey of creation. Letting go allows the universe to work in ways that you could never have even imagined, and the possibilities are limitless. So, trust that your desires are already on their way, and simply enjoy the unfolding of your unique journey. In the following section, we will finally dive into the practical application of this practice, revealing the secret Bible code, and how you can integrate it into your daily life and experience the transformation that awaits you if you choose to take the leap. We will also explore how to integrate all of the above lessons into a cohesive practice to give you a roadmap to an empowered life. So let's finally unveil the core purpose of this so-called secret Bible code, which isn't about some magical incantation or a set of words with inherent power, but rather a very specific tool designed to align you with your inner truth and the universal laws of creation. The code, as it were, is a carefully crafted affirmation, a kind of prayer, if you will, which acts as a vehicle for your conscious intention, your emotional resonance, and the reprogramming of your subconscious mind. Let me be clear. The source of power doesn't lie within the words themselves, but within you, and the technique simply helps you unlock that power by consciously engaging with these internal forces. It's like a key that opens a door, but the door itself is your own inner potential waiting to be accessed. The core intention of this code, this affirmation, is to affirm: I am a powerful creator of my reality, aligning with the infinite abundance of the universe. Every thought I think plants the seeds of peace, love, and joy. Now, you might be thinking, this is it. Where's the secret? But the secret isn't in the specific words. The true magic lies in the feeling behind them, in how they connect with the deepest truth of who you are and what you're capable of. It's about aligning with the universal law of attraction, showing you how your aligned thoughts and feelings draw corresponding experiences into your life. Let's now complete the pattern we've been building: intention, repetition, and transformation. These three elements, when combined, lead to a conscious shift in consciousness and the manifestation of your desired realities. Your intention is the starting point, the seed that you plant, and repetition is like nurturing that seed, creating new neural pathways in your subconscious mind, reinforcing your new beliefs. Transformation, then, is the natural outcome of these combined efforts, the beautiful flower that blossoms from the nurtured seed. Remember that this is not a passive process. It requires your consistent engagement, your unwavering focus, not just a wishful hope. This pattern mirrors the way the natural world operates, and just as a seed will not grow if it is not watered, intention without consistent action is simply a wish. Your thoughts, like a seed, have the power to become something real, but only if they are nurtured with attention and the energy of your intention. It is the combination of all three that brings about the shift you seek. So, let's resolve the core understanding of how the secret Bible code really works. It's simply a conscious method for reprogramming your subconscious mind, aligning it with the universal laws. But it is not the technique itself that creates the change. It's how you use the technique, how you apply the intention and the emotion to these words. This is not an instantaneous process. It's not a magical pill that will suddenly change your life. It is a consistent practice that shapes your thoughts, your beliefs, and ultimately, your experience. It's like a sculptor working with clay, where you are constantly shaping your reality, and this practice is a powerful tool to do so more deliberately. While this technique is a potent catalyst, it's your commitment, your dedication to showing up every night, that brings your desired transformation into reality. Like a muscle, it will strengthen with repetition and consistent effort, and this transformation will be yours to embrace. And now, let's shift our perspective and understand that inner alignment is truly the key to outer change. Lasting transformation doesn't come from external manipulations or trying to change your circumstances, but from internal adjustments, shifting your thoughts, your beliefs, and your emotions. True manifestation is about becoming the change you wish to see in the world, and you can start right now with this practice. Think of your inner state as the roots of a tree, and the outer world as the fruits of that tree. If the roots are healthy, strong, and aligned with the sun, then the tree will be strong and fruitful. Changing your thoughts and beliefs is the only way to create lasting change in your external world, and the 21-night practice is a powerful first step to begin doing so. This shift in perspective will allow you to embrace your role as co-creator of your experience. Let's integrate this practice into the broader context of co-creation and your personal responsibility in this process. Because you are not a victim, you are not at the mercy of the outside world. You are a powerful co-creator of your reality. With this understanding and the 21-night practice, you are now empowered to take the reins of your life and deliberately create the life you desire, regardless of your current situation. Your thoughts, your intentions, and your actions all play a vital role in the unfolding of your life story, and this practice gives you a clear path forward to begin that journey. You are a vital part of the co-creation of this reality, and you get to choose the part you want to play in the unfolding of your destiny. This is the true power of this understanding. Let's now expand on the idea of letting go and see how trust and faith open up new possibilities. Holding on too tightly to your expectations will actually block your desires from manifesting, because this implies a lack of faith. But when you release your attachments and you trust the process, the universe can bring your desires into reality in ways that will far exceed anything you could have planned or expected. It's like surfing. You do not try to control the wave, you simply ride it, and the same is true for your desires. They will unfold naturally if you allow them to. Let me share a quick story of someone who trusted this process. They had a desire, and instead of controlling how that desire would manifest, they released their attachment to the details, and they simply trusted that it would all work out in the end. Much to their surprise, their desire manifested in a way that was far more grand and beautiful than they could have ever imagined. That is the power of letting go and trusting the flow. By applying these principles, you're no longer at the mercy of external forces. You are free to live a life of your choosing, free to take responsibility for your own experience, and to change your life from within. This knowledge empowers you to reshape your reality, attracting positive opportunities and experiences that are aligned with your desires. This is not some distant or impossible dream. This is the power you have always held within, and you can begin to use it now, simply with consistent effort. Remember, freedom comes from within, and by doing the inner work through this practice, your outer world will begin to reflect your inner peace and liberation. It's crucial that we reframe this 21-night process, not as a quick fix, but as the beginning of a lifelong journey of self-discovery and growth. It's not about achieving some specific goal, but about becoming the best version of yourself, and each day will bring new levels of expansion, new awareness, and the opportunity to become more of who you truly are. This practice is a foundation upon which you can build a life of meaning and fulfillment, a way to step into your highest potential and become the co-creator of the world you want to live in. This is a process, not a destination, and you can integrate these practices into every area of your life. And by doing so, you will continue to grow, expand, and evolve. Let's bring together the core ideas, the state akin to sleep, the power of repetition, and the necessity of letting go, to solidify the effectiveness of this 21-night practice as the transformative tool that it is. These three elements are not just components, they are essential ingredients, and all three must be applied in order to achieve lasting results. The state akin to sleep allows the subconscious to be the most receptive. The repetition creates new neural pathways in the brain, and letting go allows the universe to bring your desires to you. If you're missing any of these elements, it's likely that you won't see the results you desire, so be sure to implement all of these components into your daily practice. Now, let's complete the pattern of inner shift and outer manifestation by showing you how aligning your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs leads to subtle yet powerful changes in your external circumstances. Your outer world is nothing more than a reflection of your inner world, so when you shift the inner, the outer must follow. Understand that you have everything that you need to transform your reality right now, starting with this new understanding and your commitment to implement it, starting today. It will be subtle at first, but the more consistent you are, the more profound the shifts will be. Remember, your desires are already within you, and all you have to do is allow them to come to fruition. So why has this secret Bible code remained hidden for so long? Perhaps it wasn't hidden at all. Maybe it was always there, waiting to be discovered when the time was right, both individually and collectively. Maybe you are ready to receive this information now, in this very moment, and you are part of a group of people who were meant to receive this at this particular time. Perhaps those who are not ready will likely never stumble upon this information, but you were, and that means you are part of something special. It was always there, but you were meant to discover it now and to integrate it into your life. Let's release the tension of this mystery and all the challenges we've discussed by showing that you now have the tools and the understanding to create real change, not through some magical code, but through the application of the underlying universal principles. You are now the master of your experience and not simply an effect of it. With this practice, consistency, and inner work, you can unlock your true potential and live the life you were meant to live, not as a wish, but as an expectation. The knowledge you now have is a gift and will continue to bring blessings and opportunities into your life if you choose to implement it daily. And so, I must ask you, how will you choose to integrate this knowledge into your daily life? And what path will you embark on now that you have the tools and the understanding to do so? What will you create from this point forward? The focus is shifting from the technique itself to the lifelong journey of transformation and personal evolution. What is the first action you will take in the direction of your dreams, now that you know how to deliberately create the experiences you desire? This question will guide you as you move forward on this journey. Understand that this practice is simply a gateway, a door to a deeper spiritual awakening, a full realization of your potential, hinting at the possibility of unlocking even greater wisdom and power if you choose to continue. The 21-night practice is just the first step, a launching point into a much larger journey of self-discovery and enlightenment, which is available to you if you choose to continue. As you go deeper into this practice, you will begin to connect to your inner wisdom, and your intuition will begin to guide you toward your dreams. This practice may lead to experiences that you cannot even imagine right now, opening doors to new possibilities and expanding your horizons. I invite you to share your experiences, your intentions, and your transformations in the comments below, and join our community of like-minded individuals who are all on this same powerful journey. It's important to support each other, to share your insights, and to offer guidance to your fellow community members. Let us all embark on this journey of transformation together as we all rise together. Take a moment now to declare your intentions and to share your experience with this practice, so we can all learn and grow together. And to continue your journey and deepen your understanding of these concepts, I invite you to watch the video that is now on your screen, as it will further enhance your ability to manifest your dreams. And remember, this is a journey, and it doesn't end here. We invite you to choose the topic for the next video, to allow you to guide the direction of the channel, and to further your understanding. And together, let's create a world where we are all living our most beautiful lives, in harmony and alignment.